You did everything I asked and more. But I'm still worried. The Kaldane cartel is not only seeking to take control of the Glenumbra underworld, they're after our prize. Now that our gang leaders are engaged, it's time to formulate a new plan. It's clear we need more information about Librarian Hennard and his research into the Codex. I also think we should speak with his cartel prisoner, Cogwyn. So let's see what Celine, Abrasia, and Edwayne suggest. Call it a test. We won't be here to aid them forever. Time to see if our leaders can put aside their rivalries and start acting like a guild. If we can show Glenumbra's thieves what they can accomplish when they work together, the sky's the limit. Can you help me? The 3 gang leaders are in the map room, arguing again. Join the discussion and see if you can get them to agree on whether we should pursue the librarian or the captured cartel thug next. And take Librarian Hennard's research. You may need it. Beyond what you saw? For one thing, the Codex Vornet must have been in Hennard's collection for quite some time. He studied it extensively, so obviously he didn't have trouble reading it. I wonder if he's the one who encrypted the book. Hennard's notes touch on the Nowhere Vault in several places. I came across references to wondrous relics, mystical artifacts, and lore lost to the ages. Nothing I recognized, but then again, Vornet lived a very long time ago. You're missing the point. It doesn't matter what I think. We need to see if the 3 gang leaders can figure out a strategy on their own. Stop arguing long enough to actually agree on something, perhaps. If they can't, there won't be a guild. Me? No, this is going to be a thieves' guild for Daggerfall. It needs one of them to step up and lead it. Let's help them learn to get along first, and maybe keep them from getting crushed by the Kaldane cartel. Then we figure out the rest. If you need a reminder, sure. The Thieves Guild in Abar's Landing sent me at Basil's request to help Glenumbra's thieves get organized. The Kaldane cartel threatens everyone, but the gangs I hope to build into a guild barely get along. Exactly. A prize to bring our rival gang leaders together. The Codex Vornet is said to hold the secret of the Nowhere Vault, so we stole it from Every Estate. But the cartel is after the Codex too, and it turns out it's magically encrypted. Right, we divided our efforts. You helped Edwayne retrieve research from the Mages Guild, Abrasia get into Illisan Tower to investigate the cartel, and Celine acquire a Nowhere key from the bank. Of course, you took the lead in each job.
Someone knows more about the Nowhere key. We can make inquiries.
And announce to the world that we have it?
So, use the key to draw out Kaldane. He's the real problem.
Listen, it's the librarian that's important. Oh, curse it all. Friend, a word?
Oh, his lordship wants to explain why we should do whatever it is Celine suggests? I'm so surprised. Well, go on. Hear him out so we can get back to the bickering. The cartel's been trying to absorb or crush us since it showed up. People like Gavin Kaldane won't stop until they either control everything or destroy it. But really, I don't care what we do first, as long as we start doing something. Yeah, it's the everyone part that's the problem. As they say in the Reach, we've got too many clan chiefs crowding around the same campfire. Someone needs to step up and take charge, make the decisions. Instead, we're talking ourselves to death.
The gang leaders, my daughter included, refuse to see the obvious, and it's Infuriating. Librarian Hennard was the foremost scholar of his day on Sage 4net. Anyone chasing the Nowhere Vault as long as I have knows that. Oh, a couple of 100 years ago, give or take. But that single journal from the Mages Guild is only a fraction of Hennard's work. I think there's more to be found in his old home, Dresden Keep. You've been in the ruins? But what about the hidden library beneath them? I've seen mention of it in ancient papers. If Hennard concealed anything about Sage 4net, it would be there. No one listens to me. But if you bring the idea to Quen...
We're arguing in circles. Let's pause and take stock, partner.
If you have something to suggest, I for one am all ears. Go on, speak with Quen. Perhaps a new voice is just what we need to break our current impasse. Because I've never seen anything quite like it. If we can find out where it came from and how it came to be in the Daggerfall Bank, we might find the door it opens. Sage 4net's Nowhere Vault. Just imagine it. Who possessed this key before Lord Thievery? Who owned it before that person? Trace it back far enough and we'll find the individual who knew where the lock that key opens is located. Of course, such an investigation may take some time. Perhaps. One can't ask a question without revealing that you know something about the answer you seek. If someone else is making inquiries, that could get back to them. I believe it's a manageable risk. Besides, I don't see that we have a choice.
We have a key but no idea where to find its lock, a codex we can't read, enemies who want us out of the way, and a distinct shortage of real plans on what to do next. If you have a suggestion, partner, we'd all love to hear it. A hidden library? It could contain more of Librarian Hennard's research into Sage 4net. I'd like to know what else he recorded about the Nowhere Vault or the Codex 4net. Of course, we'll have to overcome one major obstacle. Finding something that's been hidden in a ruined keep since who knows when won't be simple. I think I'll tag along, and Abrasia too, if she's willing. That leaves the question of the cartel prisoner at Lion Guard Redoubt. Good. Edwayne and Celine can assist you there, but you should take the lead in questioning the cartel prisoner. This Cogwyn might be more willing to talk if he's approached by someone he doesn't know. Celine, Edwayne, Abrasia, what do you say?
A sound plan. Happy to do my part.
I generally try to avoid prisons, but I suppose I can make an exception.
All right. If you both agree, I do too.
And I can speak with some contacts of mine about Nowhere keys while the rest of you are busy.
I know my father put the idea of Dresden Keep in your head. I've heard him mention Hennard's writings on the legend of Sage 4net on more than one occasion. I rather wish I were going to the keep with you, my dear. I don't? Thank you. But I do love a good puzzle, and the mystery of a secret library is exactly the sort of treasure hunting puzzle I delight in. Still, Edwayne will need me. Dealing with the Lion Guard will require deception. To help you? Certainly. We might not have much in common, but the Coldane cartel threatens House Menant as well as Edwayne's Street Hawks. The very point of forming a guild is for thieves to combine forces and work together to solve shared problems.
Finally. We might be wasting our time at Dresden Keep, but it's better than standing around talking until the sun goes down. At least this plan of yours means I'm not shackled to Edwayne or Celine. I do better on my own anyway. Have you seen the other gang leaders? They don't know what it's like to be hunted, hurt, alone. I learned from the hardest teacher of all. desperation. And I survived. I'll root around empty ruins all day long just to avoid this incessant arguing. People have been looking for the Nowhere Vault for ages. If Pennard knew anything, why didn't he go loot it? We find something, great. It's a feather in our caps. But I put my trust in a good steel blade, not dusty old books.
Good hunting.
Very clever, friend. I'm not sure if that was your plan, Quen's plan, or Basil's plan, but you laid it out well. Having us work together on different tasks gives us less opportunity to snipe at each other. Plus, I'll get to demonstrate my skills. Of course. Oh, Abrasia's tough and Celine's smart, but I grew up on the streets of Daggerfall. I've been thieving since the day I was born. No one beats me to a prize, and I'm not about to let the other gang leaders outdo me now. I have some doubts. If Cogwin's stupid, he won't know anything useful. If he's smart, he won't want to betray Gavin Coldane. And there's the question of how we get to him while he's in a Lion Guard cell. Hope you're up for a challenge.
We're not going to find something in Dress and Keep.
Hole.
here, outlaw. I've been hard at work while you dawdled on the road.
I certainly didn't dawdle. Did you find anything?
Just a lot of ruins and cultists so far.
Now that we're all here, we can get on with the searching. Abrasia said she did some scouting. Talk to her and see where she thinks we should start.
No sign of a hidden library sitting out in plain sight, so I figured I'd better wait for the two of you. Besides, I wanted witnesses for when I find whatever it is we're looking for here. Not much above ground survived intact, but most old keeps like this have cellars and dungeons. My guess is, if your hidden library exists, it's somewhere under our feet. We should look for a way down. Really? I'd rather not get soaked to the skin today, but sometimes life gives you things you don't want. Show us the way, outlaw. And just to be clear, I'm not jumping down a well unless you jump first.
Was a lot farther than I expected.
At least we landed in deep water. I expected we'd hit rocks. Lots of books here. This what we're looking for?
Maybe.
I think there's something strange
Reynard's
about this
notes
stone
said
table.
Something about, are those
Very.
bookstands?
All right.
Maybe it's got something to do with those
Looking.
books you found, partner. No Mathari here. Do you see any, partner?
Books and puzzles. Two things I have no patience for. But I'll be damned if I let a Dwayne or a Celine see me fail at something. Look for books that are out of place, I guess. Anything by someone named Mathari.
These old books are important. You still have Henard's research papers, don't you? Maybe we should take another look at them. There was something in there about the writings of Lucius Mathari.
Did you hear that? This gate just unlocked itself.
It can't be that simple, can it? Over here, partner.
Great, more books. But there's definitely something odd about that table and those book stands. I think it's worth a closer look.
There's quite a collection on these shelves, but it hardly qualifies as a hidden library. Sure, there was a trick to opening the gate, but it was in plain sight. Check the book stands, perhaps?
Something happened. But what did you do wrong? I think you got it. Is that a door?
Oh, this definitely looks promising.
If by promising you mean old and musty, sure, it's promising. I don't believe it. We actually found something. Just think how jealous Selena's going to be when she finds out. Come on, Outlaw, let's get to the loot.
Great work, partner. Let's see where this passage leads. If there's something here that can help us decipher the Codex Vornet, we can't leave without it.
Lucky fetcher. I only ever seem to find musty grain and spuds.
Is it a Zyax notice? They must keep them out a secret now.
Hennard's hidden library. We should look.
Zyax, they are listening to you.
What they're doing here.
Shut up! Intruders. After so long. No. Ignore them. Remain vigilant. You mustn't fail the Master. Zyax, they are listening to you. Shut up! Is it a trick? A test? Must not become distracted now.
A nice little present from Vec, eh?
Remain vigilant. You mustn't fail the Master. Intruders? After so long? No, no. Ignore them.
Don't look at me. I've read all the crumbling old tomes I care to for one day. And that Daedra looks crazy as an outhouse skeever to me. Go on, Outlaw. I'm following your lead here. Recommendations are for committees. Thieves rely on action. Pick something and do it. Either talk to the Daedra or attack it. Either way, I expect we're going to end up fighting it eventually. It sounds a little unhinged to me.
I'm not entirely sure what we should be looking for here. Perhaps that Daedra has something to tell us. Assuming you can get him to talk to you, that is. Actually, I think it's a scoffin. It's possible he's been here since Henard's time, in which case he might be able to tell us something useful. But try not to say too much about who we are or why we're here. We don't want to startle him.
No, no. Was it not a strange mortals? No. But it has been such a long time since Zyax talked to anybody. Who are you? Why are you here? No, Zyax did not say that. He does not want to know. Zyax is bound to the service of the great mage Henard. No, he is not. He admits no such thing. But the items preserved here are for the Mages Guild alone. Master Henard told Zyax so. What does the strange mortal want? The strange mortal comes from the Mages Guild? Is it possible? Zyax has so much to show you. Master Henard preserved his writings and relics for you. But enemies attacked the keep, and Zyax had to shut the door to wait for you. 3 puzzles wait in this chamber. The strange mortal must solve them. Master Henard wanted to be sure that only a worthy mage gained these treasures. Zyax cannot solve the puzzles for you. Oh, the greatest of all treasures, knowledge. It is protected by magical locks in the chest, the statue, and the table. Zyax cannot open the locks for you, but he can offer hints and show you the Master's journal. Here. Choose potions and mix them in the goblet. Something will be revealed when you drink. But heed Sage Vornet's words. Choose potions and mix them in the goblet. Something will be revealed when you drink. But heed Sage Vornet's words.
Your eyes are glowing. What do you see? The Thieves' Moon? Of all the treasure in Sage Vornet's vault, that's got to be the goal of our heist. It seems we have more puzzles to solve, partner. Apparently Librarian Henard was rather fond of them. Look around the chamber and see if anything comes to you.
I prefer puzzles I can stab. Go ahead, take a look around. If I think of something, I'll speak up. But I don't know how much I'll be able to contribute here.
Master Henard despises thieves, and anyone too skilled at lockpicking must be a thief.
A chest? Protected by some devious lock, no doubt.
What happened? You picked that lock, I saw
How does this test know if we toil for a just cause, or what's fair?
Just opened, but you failed. Unless that was it. You needed to fail to pass the test. Great.
This lens
more
is exactly
puzzles.
what we need
Guess
to
we'll have
decipher
figure
the
this
Codex
out now.
Mornet. Well done, partner.
The statue hears nothing you say, but it observes everything you do.
Huh. I think that's a statue of Sage Bornet. I have an idea if you need help. Never liked statues. I feel like they're judging me. This one in particular seems like he's waiting for something. The plaque hints at appreciating the artist. That gives me an idea. Well, the plaque mentions song and dance on the same line as appreciate the artist. So maybe we're supposed to perform for the statue. I'm just guessing, but it seems right to me. Go ahead, outlaw. Dance. Wonderful. I didn't think you'd really do it. That was hilarious. I had no idea you were so light on your feet. But as much as I'd like to see that again, I guess you didn't impress old Stoneface here. Good question. If you couldn't get the statue to notice you after that, dancing clearly isn't the answer. But I do believe we're supposed to do something here that involves performance or appreciation. Your turn. Any ideas? Slow swaying and sweet nothings aren't my style. I'll show you what I like later. Maybe. We still have work to do here. Huh. What if we're supposed to show our appreciation? You could clap or bow, or maybe romantic is right. Blow it a kiss. Very courteous, but apparently not appreciative. Try again.
I greet you, scholar. All the knowledge I amassed now resides within my vault. And many other treasures, too. My vault is not within this world.
Are we done here?
But the door can be
so.
summoned with my
Let's be
nowhere
on our-
keys.
Wait,
In my codex,
what's
you will
that?
find the place and the rite.
A message from Vornet. It sounds like to reach his vault, we need to use the nowhere key to summon the door. Somehow.
The thieves are already here! Get them!
Cartel, you must have followed us. I like a good fight as much as the next outlaw. When I start them. Let's talk. We led those Coldane thugs here. Or they came looking for the library and we opened the door for them. Either way, I feel stupid. I hate feeling stupid. Should have known the cartel would be a problem. Me neither. And Gwen's watching like a hawk because Captain Sansone's on her trail. So, they didn't follow us. That means the cartel came to Dress and Keep for the same reason we did. To find out what Hennard knew about the Codex and the Vault. We've got Hennard's lens, and you got the book about the Thieves' Moon, so the cartel won't get that. But if someone claps for that statue, it's going to tell them the Nowhere Vault isn't in our world, and they need a Nowhere key to open it. You'd better get to Lion Guard Redoubt and find out what their cartel prisoner knows about Coldane's plans. As I see it, Coldane can't get to the vault unless he takes what he needs from us. If we're not ready for him, too bad for us.
Go on, partner. Get to the Lion Guard Fort. Abrasia and I will wait for you in the Thieves' Den.
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
Just tired of walking anyway.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Yeah! Yeah!
Over here, friend. I've been waiting for you. I hope the undead around here didn't give you any trouble. I've heard about events around Camlorn, but I had no idea it was this bad. I'm happy to say our work today is inside the fort, not outside. Ready to stroll into a Lion Guard camp? Celine's here. She went to look around. I assume she'll be back soon, but I'm not sure we should wait. We need to get in, talk to Cogwin, and pocket anything else that might help us against the cartel. Lion Guard are knights and soldiers, not city guards. Be careful if you've got a bounty on your head. Otherwise, you can go anywhere except the dungeon below the old tower. It's restricted. Naturally, that's where they're holding Cogwin. That's the question. I overheard some knights talking. Apparently, Captain Sansone has commandeered the place for his special investigation. I wasn't aware that Sansone was investigating both Quen and the cartel, so we learned something new. Not right now. He's off investigating, I guess. We need to get past the knights at the door to reach Cogwin. Distract them, maybe, or talk our way inside. We don't want to fight a camp full of soldiers. Take this somnol powder if you need it.
That's not a bad plan, my dears. But I have a better one. I'm sure Edwayne explained our challenge with getting into the camp's restricted tower. But the wonderful thing about soldiers is they expect everyone to be in uniform. If we dress the part, we should have no trouble. You'll need to do what I did. Steal one. Look for chests or trunks around the encampment, but try not to get caught. I am confident that if we are disguised as Lion Guard soldiers, we can avoid any nasty occurrences, including unnecessary violence.
Playing dress-up, Celine? You'll have a hard time explaining yourself when you get caught.
Nonsense. It's simply a matter of projecting confidence, dears.
I always thought Sir Hughes was such a dashing knight.
The tower's
It's
ahead,
sad what
just
happened.
past the training dummies. Be careful of the guard.
See the big tent in the middle of the camp? That's where I found this uniform.
Selling, buying, trading. Right here.
I don't suppose we have anything to cook.
Haven't seen you around the camp before, comrade. What do you need? I'm not supposed to let just anyone inside. The investigation being conducted in the tower is supposed to be a secret. If you're not part of the investigation, you shouldn't be here.
Your crimes are many and many. Pay me now, or it will be worse for you later. Go in peace, citizen, and may prosperity find you.
I don't believe it! The hero of Glenumbra! You defeated Angoff and Falchu. This is a true honor. What brings you here? Oh, of course. It must be something very important. Hush, hush, I understand. Go on in, and never fear. I won't say a word. I can't believe it. I'm talking with the hero of Glenumbra. I don't believe it. The hero of Glenumbra. You defeated Angoff and Falchu. This is a true honor. What?
Hold! Hear and obey, offender. Make restitution for your transgressions, and all will... I find no joy in this. Hold! Abide me, wayfarer, and pay your bounty. Let this be on your head.
Not supposed to be in here. This tower is...
Couldn't let them raise an alarm. They'll wake up with a headache soon enough. So let's get moving.
Finders keepers,
papers around
as
here.
they say.
Might be interesting. You should take a look.
Can't a fellow just rot away in peace?
That must be who we're looking for. You question him, I'll keep watch.
You're no Lion Guard. What are you doing here? Did Kuldane send you here to get me out? Ah, you're not one of Sansone's, are you? The Lion Guard doesn't know about any of that. All the captain wants is proof that Kuldane's corrupt, working with enemies of the crown. Whatever. Who are you, anyway? What? No, I'm loyal. Listen, all I know is that Lord Thievery owed the cartel a lot of coin. So to pay back Coldain, he promised him a big score. A book that could give us the Nowhere Vault. Enough treasure to buy High Rock 10 times over. Coldain checked his own sources. He became convinced the vault exists, but he very dragged his heels about giving up the Codex Vornet. So Coldain sent Bridget to get the book. She was too late. I hear some thief got to it before she did. I don't know. I've been in this cell for days. But they crossed Coldain when they stole something he wanted. Daggerfall's gangs were already annoying Coldain. Now, he's going to crush them. Hey, let's calm down here. Listen, Coldain knows Basil Menant was after the Codex. He's already got someone watching that old burglar. If he was behind the Thievery estate job, Coldain's going to teach him a lesson. That's all I know.
Are we done here? It's time for us to be on our way.
Polish your boots. The lieutenant's checking today.
Nice work getting into this place. I decided to remain outside and keep watch. Perhaps misdirect anyone who looked like they might interrupt you, or at least warn you if I couldn't. Consider this your warning. There's a nosy Lion Guard lieutenant who started asking questions about strangers in camp and reports of pilfered uniforms. She'll work her way down here sooner or later. Did you learn anything important? What? That's terrible! We must warn my father at once. He planned to stop at a Menant hideout in a cave near Dellen's mill. I'm not sure we can reach him in time. Yet perhaps the Lion Guard could. The Lion Guard almost certainly has forces close to Dellen's mill, and they have magical means of sending word in emergencies. But we can't risk being delayed in long explanations here. What should we do? Of course, you're right. But we must go at once. If the Coldain cartel is hunting for my father, there isn't a moment to lose. Look for a cave south of the mill. We'll see you there!
I don't get it. Why do the courts hate me?
I've been stuffing my boots with straw. Doesn't help.
Father! We need to help him!
Celine, no!
Spread out! Hold on, Father! I'm here!
Don't panic! We can do this!
The lightning found you, didn't it? Enough! Rend them with fang and claw, my brother!
Attack!
I must tell you.
Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla.
I don't think I have much time. And the Lion Guard's going to have questions for you. I found one, friend. Another nowhere key. A noble from Camlorn had it. I was bringing it back to the thieves' den, but Coldain and his thugs ambushed me. They took the key. Damn the luck. It's too late for that, friend. I saw Coldain retreat. Talk to the Lion Guard captain. Maybe he can help. Now, I must speak with my daughter. Farewell, dear daughter. You are the only treasure I regret leaving behind.
I know, Father. Mother is waiting for you. I will be fine.
I'm sorry, Celine. I truly am.
What a mess! Now would someone tell me what this is all about?
Speak with the captain, friend. I'll tell everyone else what happened.
I've been scouring the countryside looking into the Coldain cartel. Never expected to find werewolves. Or the hero who defeated Fauchu. I recognize you now. But working with thieves? And what's your connection to Lord Basil Menant? I'm sorry about your friend, then. If only I'd gotten here sooner. It's been a bad few days for Lords. First Thievery murdered in his manor, and now Menant. How are you involved in all this? I won't ask how you know that, but I'm inclined to believe you. Still, I'm not stupid. I know perfectly well the Menants are not your typical aristocrats. And I saw Edwayne the Hawk here. You and your associates are criminals. That is a fair point. You saw what we're up against. Coldain and his cartel are a threat to the realm. They've got a stranglehold on every merchant or guild in High Rock, and they'll kill anyone in their way. They're the problem, not you. Perhaps we can. The Lion Guard can handle Coldain and his thugs, werewolves or not. But we lack information. Tell us where to hit the cartel, and you'll be helping yourselves and the realm. Now I'll leave you to your grief.
My father always said we play a dangerous game. He knew that his choices could lead to something like this. Return to the thieves' den. Abrasia and Quen need to be informed of what happened here. I do not blame you or myself. Perhaps we might have made different choices, but a confrontation with the cartel was inevitable. Gavin Caldane is the one responsible for my father's death. Now we must carry on. By making sure Caldane does not win. Finding the Nowhere Vault was my father's lifelong dream. He would want us to see it through. For him. Now go, my dear. I will find you in the den after I make arrangements for my father.
Never have enough of that.
Thank you, Edwayne. I can't believe what the Caldane cartel did. Poor Basil.
I warned you. Oh, hey, Outlaw. If you found anything, place it on the table.
I hope this was all worth it. Let's talk about what we've learned, partner.
What did I say about the cartel? I warned everyone what they were capable of. This is one time I take no pleasure in being right. Basil didn't deserve what happened to him. Talk to Quen, Outlaw. Then, we've got a score to settle with Caldane.
This is a dark day. Yet even though we lost Basil, His dream of finding the Nowhere Vault is closer than ever. We have the Codex Vornet, and with Hennard's lens, we can actually read it. I wish he were here to see this. It's rather dense, and even with the lens, it's slow going. There are definitely references to the Nowhere Vault, the Nowhere Keys, and the Thieves' Moon. I'm still trying to make sense of it all, but I want to know what you're thinking, partner. The same Captain Sansone who's hounded my steps throughout Glenumbra? I think we have enough troubles already without asking the Lion Guard to toss us in their dungeons. Besides, why would Sansone help us? I certainly am. Still, the enemy of my enemy might be my friend. I'll need to think about that. At least our gang leaders have started to work together, to cooperate. Maybe there's hope for this new Thieves Guild yet. We haven't found the Nowhere Vault yet, but we're closer to our goal, thanks to you and Basil. He recalled the connection between Hennard and Dressen Keep. We have the lens because of him. Here, partner, your cut of today's take.
Celine, I'm sorry. I liked your dad. I truly did.
Grieving can wait. Coldane and his cartel must pay for what they did. Gavin Coldane murdered my father. We need a plan to make sure the bastard pays for that.
If we let Gavin Coldane get away with what he did to Basil, he's going to do it again. We need to hit back. Somehow.
I never had much in common with the Manants, but today, I do. We need to take down Gavin Coldane and his wolves, human and otherwise.